Yo, 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 what up, what up, what up? My betting family. We back with another video here at No Limit Bets for the NBA slate of January 30th, 2023. We got a decent slate tonight, close to 10 games. So obviously there's a lot of props to pick from. And I'm going to be bringing y'all my top 6 picks for tonight's game. But before we get started, as always, I would like to say good morning to y'all, good afternoon, whatever time it may be that you're watching this video. Hope y'all having a good one, and hopefully we can make it a better day by winning some money. Also, we're currently on the road to 500 subscribers. As always, if you enjoy the content, please like, comment, and subscribe. It's truly appreciated. But without further ado, let's hop into today's picks or in today's video, and let's start it off with a quick recap. Just to do a quick recap of yesterday's picks, we only ended up going 2-3 with a push. The push was Kyle Lowry. They had him at 5 assists. He ended up with 5 assists. The two that we're able to hit, we took the under on Dylan Brooks' PRAs, which was set at 24.5, and he only ends up with 9. And then we took the over on Tyler Hero's 19.5 points. He ends up with 24 points. So those two were able to get it done for us. But the three that weren't able, we had LaMelo Ball over his PRAs set at 36.5. He only ends up with 30. We also took Drew Holiday over his assists. They had him at 7. He came close with 6, but wasn't able to get it done. And then also Miles Turner, we took 8.5 rebounds. This obviously was a major misplay, should I say, which he only ends up with 4. Not sure what was going on. Why wasn't he more focused on rebounding the ball? Even though I know he's not much of a rebounder, I thought with Steven Adams being out, he'll be able to kind of get those rebounds, being that the big body Steven Adams was out. But obviously he wasn't able to get even close to that. Only ended up with 4. So a 2-3 day with a push. Definitely looking to bounce back with tonight's picks. So let's go ahead and hop into them. For our first pick, we're going to go ahead and start off with a points and assist prop. And we're going to go ahead and take D'Angelo Russell over 26.5 points and assists. They're going up against Sacramento tonight. They played them a couple nights ago, so this is pretty much a back-to-back against the same team at home. In that game, he ended up with 31 points and assists. And over his last 5, he's including the one from last game, 31 points. He's hit the over in 3 out of the last 5 games, with 1 coming with a push where he ended up with 26. I think this is a good matchup for Russell to be able to get 27 points and assists again. Sacramento obviously is a up-tempo team. They're a fast-paced team. Not a lot of defense being played, and they struggle to guard opposing guards. So this is all going to benefit Russell, I believe. So we're going to go ahead and take his over on 26.5 points and assists for our first pick. For our second pick, we're going to go to a rebounded and assist prop, and we're going to go ahead and take Draymond Green over 15.5 rebounds and assists against the OKC Thunder. Now with this one, Green, he's hit this number 4 out of the last 5 games. The lone one that he missed was last game, where he pretty much got pushed back to his power forward position. The Warriors started Kevon Looney last game. Prior to that, I believe it was 4 games prior to that, they've been having Looney come off the bench. But I expect that lineup to come back around, where Draymond starts at center, being that the OKC Thunder don't have a big man. They play a small ball, so I expect Draymond to get pushed back to the center position, and the Warriors starting pool over Kevon Looney. So if that's the case, this has fared well for Draymond, and he's also had overall a good track record against OKC. If you're looking at another one, his PRAs are not a bad number. I think they have him at 23.5, but I just feel more comfortable with his rebounds and assists for this game. So we're going to go ahead and rock with that for our second pick. For our third pick, we're going to go to a points prop, and we're going to go down to one of the later games. We're going to take Pascal Siakam over 23.5 points against the Phoenix Suns. As you can see, he's hit this 4 out of the last 5 games. The last game, the only game he missed it was against the Warriors, where he ended up with 21. He does have a couple hooks on the right side of the hook against Portland and New York, and they're with 24. The Raptors are going up against the Phoenix Suns, which has been a good matchup for Siakam, should I say, where he's hit this 6 out of the last 7 games against the Suns. Their last game that they played this year, their earlier matchup, I believe he ended up with like 25 points or 26, if I'm not mistaken. So I expect the trend to continue. He's obviously lately has had a good track record against the Suns. And also I think this could be a matchup problem with the Suns, as they have DeAndre Ayton. I'm not sure if he's going to be matched up against Siakam. They'll probably match him up against Scotty Barnes. But either way, I believe Siakam should be able to get his this game. So we're going to go ahead and take that for our third pick. For our fourth pick, we're going to stick to the same game, but we're going to go to an assist prop, and we're going to take Chris Paul over 9.5 assists. Ever since coming back from injury, he's been rolling on the assist side, as you can see, where he's had 3 games of 11 assists and then 1 against Dallas with 10. I expect this trend to continue, as their last matchup, the earlier matchup, pretty much, he ended up with 12 assists against Toronto. So, like I said, I expect it to continue. Chris Paul, as we know, is one of the best point guards in NBA history. So we're going to go ahead and take that 9.5. We're going to take the over on that one for our fourth pick. For our fifth pick, we're going to go ahead and go to a 3-point prop. And we're going to go ahead and take Kyle Kuzma over 2.5 threes against the San Antonio Spurs. Kuzma has been really, really playing well over the last week or 2 weeks. As you can see, he's hit this 3 out of the last 5 games, with both of the games that he missed, and then right on the hook. Obviously, against the Spurs, they're the worst defensive team, if not one of the worst defensive teams in the NBA this year. So I don't see too much resistance from him getting it, other than either getting in foul trouble, God forbid an injury, or just an off night. But I think Kuzma will have it rolling tonight, or at least get us 3 3-point makes. So we're going to go ahead and take that for our fifth pick. And for our last pick, we're going to go back to the OKC and Warriors game. And we're going to take Steph Curry over 27.5 points. Just looking at his last 5 games, he's hit this 4 out of the last 5 games. The lone one missing coming against the Brooklyn Nets with 26. But obviously Curry, we all know what Curry is capable of against OKC, which is another bad defensive team in the league. I don't think there should be too much resistance. And on top of that, I believe Lou Dort, OKC's best defender, is going to be out for this game. So I expect Curry to do Curry things. It should be a fast-paced, up-and-down team. A lot of opportunities, a lot of shots taken. And I will definitely hit the over on the over-under on the game. But yeah, those are going to be my top 6 picks. We're going to go the over on all of them. As always, if you agree with any of the plays, do your own research. Just don't take my word for it or anybody else's word for it. And also here at No Limit Bets, we always go with the low risk, high reward. Go ahead and bet $5.80. The 80 cents come from a previous winning where they had the 80 cents in there as a percentage. But we're going to go ahead and bet the $5.80 for a possibility of winning 145. Go ahead and place that entry. And that's going to be it for today's video, man. Y'all have a good rest of y'all day. Hope y'all have a good one. And let's get this money.